Hi, welcome. It is I, Francis, and I am here doing another stream of music for my D&D campaign. Session 1 is on Saturday, so I've got to have everything that I want ready by the end of the week. And I think today I want to finish up a couple of other little pieces and themes that will be useful in my first session or two. I'm not going to be doing the mixing or any of that stuff. I'll probably have to do like a rough master of all of it just to make sure that it is at an appropriate volume so I don't bounce between tracks and scare everyone. But today I want to turn my sort of town theme into more of like an adventure theme. And I've got a piece of it that I'm working on. You may remember some of it from a previous stream. Let me find it in here. And I will play it for you. This is a version on, I think, just piano, I think. And it's a rhythmic edit of one of the songs that I wrote on an earlier live stream. Kind of reminds me of like almost like the Last of the Mohicans or something like that. And there's a lot of space for counter melodies, which is one of the things we're going to work on today. There's a lot of space for percussion grooves. And there's a lot of space for differences in rhythm. So that's what we've got there. And I just dumped some of those melodies on these tracks down here. And I did some edits to them, made a little drum groove, and this is essentially as far as I got with it. It's really rough. I'm not going to have time to do a great job with this between now and Saturday. But I'm also getting a notification that my stream isn't working properly. Hopefully this just isn't a problem. Let me just double check it real quick. Stream status poor. Error. Okay. Well, if my stream isn't working, then it's not working. Dang. Okay, well, I'm going to keep going anyway in case it starts working again. If nothing else, I'll have a the stream recap. So here's what this sounds like with just a really rough sketch. I put the chords on the strings, I put the melody on the horns, and then I've got another sample pack of strings that I've got turned down kind of in the background, horns again, just to make it bigger sounding. Then I've got this percussion groove. It's fine, it's kind of boring. And this is it all together. And then here I have some ideas for a counter melody. And it's really rough. I'm not sure if I want to keep any of that part. Yeah. And that's just a quick sketch, and it looks like it's not even in time. So that's where we are. That's what I've got. And today's challenge will be essentially arranging that in such a way that it's enjoyable. The big problem I'm having with it is I think the string arrangement's really boring with the block chords. I think that this counter melody is kind of the idea is there. I put that there so I wouldn't forget the idea of having that the counter melody come in as like a call and response thing, but I don't think any of it's worth keeping except for maybe the concept. And the horns are fine though. I like this melody. I just feel like the strings could do a lot more. So I think what we're going to do is to try and start the strings more from scratch. And normally I would do this on multiple different tracks. And you know what? I might actually do that today at risk of the stream dying. Yeah, whatever. So be it if the stream dies. Let's make this sound good. So I want some separation here. I'm going to say violins. And we're going to choose, what do we want here? Violins. And I'm going to start by muting this track. And we've got these chords in the background, so we'll know if we're too far off the chords. Hey, Lamentic Villains, welcome. Thanks for making it such a late hour for you. I appreciate it. Anyway, so violins set up at the top of the arrangement. I am working with a fader bank here where I'm using long throw faders to have a great deal of control of the dynamic range. This is like an absolute must-have if you're doing like orchestral music. I'm not going to get too much use out of them today because I'm not going to be having time to go into detail in this arrangement. But the idea is that I want to outline these chords part by part, and I want to come up with essentially like a top line that's going to make this more interesting than just kind of like a nothing going on at all top line that we've got right now. So here we go. My chords look like they are G minor, F major. And I'm going to write these in. G minor, F major. Give myself an idea. I'm not going to write them in. We're going to just do some experimenting here. Something more like that is a good start. I just want the top line to be a nice counter melody. That's all I want here. I'm going to try starting on a D instead of that was starting on B flat. Follow the melody here. That's a better start. I still don't love it, but for now we're starting with improvisation, just experimenting with arranging this thing. Let me see what you got to say, Lamentic Villains. Love the blue on gray color scheme with those tracks. Oh, customized track colors on Logic. What do I have here? Blue with gray. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Honestly, I usually just pick a random color. I have a button for that I made. It's like a custom action. And I have, right now I've sort of grouped them with random colors. And I actually do like this blue with gray. I figure I'll use random colors until I find colors that I'm really satisfied with. And then I can make sure that my strings are always the same color. My horns are always the same color. But for now, we're not going to do that. This blue with gray does look great, though. It's one of the better ones I've ended up with on the random colors. I like that ba, ba, ba line. I think that works pretty well. I don't like the way it starts, though. So I'm going to try to keep that ba, ba, ba. And come up with something else for the other parts. I think I want to start on that B flat. Did I drop down an octave? It did, yeah. Try again. Okay. I still like that following the melody at the end. I like a lot of pieces of that. Some of it wasn't working for me still, but I'm almost at the point where I want to just go in and change the notes by hand. This is just sort of my arranging process. I like to come up with melodies that I like instead of trying to fill in the chords. The lazy arrangements that I do, I'm just filling in chords, and the fun ones, I'm just trying to go by ear. Music theory is a tool that I use when I'm trying to save time, not when I'm trying to make something that's original or delightful. What are you saying there? Almost all my songs end up looking like guns when I zoom out. Swear to God. One looked like a sniper rifle. Majority look like handguns. What does this look like? Anything? I guess this is if you use your imagination. I don't know. Anyway, I need to hear this and see if I like it. Why is that not playing? I changed the articulation. I don't even know when or how I did that. I did that by accident. I want it to be on not spiccato, but I want it to be on legato. The barrel of the Blade Runner gun. What if that followed it? Ba-da-da, ba-da-dum. I don't want that to follow. Something like that will be better. Approaching the point, but not quite there. Keep trying. Not quite. Okay, that was good. That's what I want. It's definitely got some mistakes. Gotta just fix those. This is a demo. Always have to remind ourselves, demos don't have to be perfect. Just do a little bit of quick cleanup, and they're good enough. My D&D group is not getting anything beyond a demo, by the way. I don't expect to fully arrange these. I will, however, do that. I've already had a couple of people ask me to release these. So there is enough of a demand for that I'll probably come back and fix them up real nice. But for now, they just have to be ready for the game. Majestic Jurassic Park music. Yeah, it totally is. It's reminds me a ton of Jurassic Park. That's a compliment to myself. Toot my own horn a little bit. So now we need violin 2 now. For now, I'm just going to duplicate the track and copy the articulation and stuff. I'm just going to move these notes around. I want these two violins to work in unison and to do some sort of suspension-y stuff. We are in G minor, kind of natural minor actually. So I'm going to start by cheating. And see what it sounds like. And then you take the key snap off and fix the notes that don't do what you want. A little suspension. Same idea. I'm slicing these MIDI items instead of drawing new ones, because if you draw new ones, they're going to create new articulations. I'll show you what that looks like. Ah, they're not. Why does that happen sometimes? I need to know my software better. Nope. That's all I know. Okay, let's hear that together and imagine a viola part. Quieter in the mix. Okay, next we got to do our violas. Again, I'm going to duplicate this track. Violas, violins 2, let's call that. And the idea here is that the string arrangement is, and the horn arrangement here is, the horn arrangement's not important. It's just literally going to be octaves, just, you know, cut and dry, like meathead horn arrangement. But I think the string arrangement's really what's going to sell this piece. And it's the only song in this whole series. I'm doing like a ton of these. Look at my recent projects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've done like 3 live streams, but I've been working on these like almost every day, just not streaming it. So up to 13 of these tracks. And this is the one that I think the strings really need to sell it. The bigness of the orchestral arrangement needs to sell this one. So we'll make it work. Anyway, for the violas, again, same idea. We're coming down lower. And I kind of want to redo this one. I want the violas to be their own thing. So we are going to... Oh, we didn't change this from violins, did we? Where are you, string ensemble? Violas. Hey, Gnarly Coyote. Meathead horns sounds fun, yeah. Yeah, these are totally meathead horns. I'm actually going to turn them up. Meathead horns. They're not loud enough. More meathead horns. I almost want to add an extra octave of meathead horns. Just like, let's just... This reminds me of Sid's theme from Final Fantasy VII. I like that song, so it's a compliment to myself. Toot my own horn. I should make like a little tutor that triggers a sound in the stream. Okay, so what notes do we have right now? We've got something starting on the B flat. We got something starting on the G, and this one's gonna be like a. I wonder if this will be good down here. Starting on a D. I'll try starting on a D, see if anything comes out. I like viola lines to stick out a little bit. A lot of people just use them as like an alto, and you can do cool stuff with them. Viola is a beautiful instrument. One thing I will do is I'm going to turn it way up when I'm recording it, so I can hear it. Just making sure I can hear it. Playing a wrong note. Francis, just out of curiosity, turn it all down and add a huge reverb on the master bus. Hear what it sounds like in the Grand Canyon. We can do that. Dry. It's hitting my voice. Length, longer, reverb. You're just doing a K, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's why we don't put reverb on the master bus usually. It just like mashes everything together. It can sound really great for certain things, but in the context of stuff where everyone's playing notes that you want to be important, it's like you hear the top of it and then you hear mud below that. Okay, I could have put filters on the reverb to make it sound a little bit better, but it's not something I'm going to spend a ton of time on right now. Okay. I like the idea. Okay, that's like a featured viola line. I liked a lot of it, but not all of it. So again, we're just going to go back and fix notes up. Right now, I'm just trying stuff out. Something I'll do at the end is I'll look at the arrangements together. And you can see them all together here if we bounce around. I don't know how well that's showing up, but you can see all the parts stacked up. And you can see how many redundant notes you have. So we've got the voices crossed a ton up here, which I don't really want to do. I do want this at the end, but I might put that in a lower register instrument or make it the entrance of the winds. Sometimes if you have like a big suspension you want to set, you can put it on an entrance of a new instrument to be like, hey, here's an oboe. Yeah, new chat. What do we got here? Doots. Tis the season for doots. Yeah, it's almost my birthday month, which some people seem to celebrate it by wearing costumes for some reason. Good. I'm glad you're satisfied, Lamentic Villains. I appreciate that. Easy to please. So yeah, I think what I want to do here is not try to make this voice cross part of the viola line and just bring this down. Oh, shoot. Bum. Split this boy up. Clean up some of these edges here. That's not going to get caught by quantize. Actually, these are all kind of long notes. I might be able to just set this to like quarter notes. Let's just quantize that in quarter notes. Actually, quantize that at 100% for now. What? Oh, I know what happened. Position and no end. Okay, cool. Okay, that's what we're doing with the viola line. Let's hear it all in context and see if it sounds cool. I hope it does. That was a lot of work for something that doesn't sound cool. We're turning it back down a ton. Let's see. Sounds good. Let's hear it by itself and make sure it sounds cool by itself, because it's taking up a ton of space right now. And I also am ready to remove, where are you, strings 2. This doesn't need to be there anymore. I always go for those close voicings and strings. That was kind of weird. That one. What am I looking at? Why is that not looking right? Okay. What's happening there? That's why samples are weird. They just get messed up sometimes. Let's just quantize these. I'm just going to quantize all of it because I don't have time to troubleshoot this stuff. It's that little dip. This is actually going to get this suspension that I've been wanting. It's going to be in the first line of all things. Change my mind. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Enough of this. We need low strings as well. I also changed my mind on this. We don't need that low octave at all. What do you think? God damn it. So that really just like... Yeah, it just destroyed like the articulation for some reason. Hey, Welchap. Welcome to the stream. We are just doing some string arranging right now. So right now I've got my melody on the horns, and I've got high strings up here, and I've got some percussion groove down here, and that's just sort of getting in the way of everything right now. I should probably make sure the stuff sounds good without the percussion groove, to be honest. I need a low end to this now. I've removed the low notes in my arranging. So this is the bass part that's going to go on like the cellos and basses and stuff. I am also going to put that on synth placeholder. And this, I think I want to copy some of that rhythm. Shoot, come on. So something like that for the rhythm. And this will sound really cool paired with the drums. If I have time, I'll go back and track this on my Moog, but we might not have time. Ooh. Is there a way to just take that rhythm and chop up an existing note into that rhythm? I could use a sequencer. That's that low guy. Yeah, I could totally do it with a sequencer, huh? Boom. Okay, so there's that. This will get turned way down again. Adding a little bit of sub bass to that drum pattern. This will also be oh, I don't have a track for cellos, that's why it's not there. Duplicate tracks. Let's just use the violas for that. Cellos and bass, I guess. Let's just put all of it in there. Actually, we don't even need that. It's just strings track. Okay, cellos and bass. We don't need you. Okay, strings. Welcome back to the mix. You're not here anymore. You're doubled in octaves, and that should sound like cellos and bass. Oh. If it just had articulation, let's just give it all the same level. Did I put sevenths in? Why work? I did put sevenths in. Okay. It's on mute. Rookie string part right here. This part right here sounds really, really rookie, which is funny. I mean, like the fact that string parts can sound pro or rookie is hilarious. At least I can recognize that sounds like rookie strings. I'm gonna leave them. I like that. I think it sounds fine. It sounds good enough. I'm happy with it. It'll do the trick, and I don't think my D&D players recognize rookie string arrangements. I'll fix them later if I have if I want to, or if I have time. Okay. That's what it sounds like. Sounds kind of cool. I should have played that with the bass part, actually. Let's do that with, where's the synth? Little pad of strings here. Add more. Okay. Now the horns. I feel like I'm about to play like Uncharted 5. Okay, that's sounding awesome. I want to give it a little bit more of that piratical vibe with this melodion, something like that. Actually, don't know how to say that word. This is like an accordion style instrument, a reed. Cool. Cool. This is just gonna be quiet in the background, part of the vibe. Okay. Explore string parts, the wind parts. Okay, I've got an idea. The wind part, instead of being a counter melody for the horns at the beginning, I'm going to have them replace the horns. So goodbye. Actually, goodbye to all of this. This is all complete dog shit. And this all will loop for now once. Make sure that's lined up. I think it's lined up. Yeah, cool. I did that right. Horns are no more. Horns 2 are no more. Let's put those in the same place. No more solos. I mean, thought I was holding control. And now we're going to get, we're going to try putting a wind part in. Let's see how that feels. Okay. I liked what I was playing earlier more. I hope I remember what it was. Okay, try again. Okay, it's sort of there. The idea is there. Let me just hear it back and decide what I want to do with this. Hear it back and make sure it's living its best life. Quantize these. And okay, let's just hear it now. I want that to be different. Toot, toot. Okay, awesome. That served its purpose, and delete all my markers. And the string part should probably change there, but for now, I need to hear it all stuck together. And the idea is that maybe if I can do a good job with this, I can get away with having little pieces of it. I'm just trying to steamroll out this music, so if there's a place for it, then I'm not above having this be a separate track to play for my players. Like, I think this is a great track, especially if I like slow it down. Maybe that slowed down too much, but just a slightly slowed down version of just the string arrangement I think would be like appropriate for certain situations. And then you feed them like, oh, there's a battle, so here's, you know, like an adventure battle, like this sounds like a ship battle to me, maybe. With dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. That's bothering me. My string arrangement. Let's put this on high instruments too. And the brass can come in here and do some like brassy stuff. I also like the idea of this melody coming in on some of the more fun, quirky instruments. Too high. Okay. Where do we go from here? Okay. Bing. Just taking up space, making it sound different. Should be cool on toy piano too. We don't need any of this crap though. Does that work? Instant velocity. Hooray. What have I done? What the fuck did I do? I like done something fucked up here. These horns should not be. Oh, did I go too low? Is that what I did? No, that shouldn't be too low. I think what I've done is I've changed the articulation here. And I keep doing that by accident, which is not good. Should never be doing that by accident. What the hell is this one's problem though? Sustain 3. That's seems right. Sustain. Okay. Okay. Let's see if it works this time. I'm grabbing some type of a weird articulation thing in here somewhere. I think it's this, something in these low notes. Yeah, let's just pull those low notes out. These horns. I don't think they like them. This is the problem with like clicking around and just dragging and dropping notes instead of actually playing them. How does that feel with this symbol? Okay, this stuff needs to be. Let's just delete this. And I think this checks velocity too. Let's just make this consistent. Probably gonna be fine. Maybe that'll be better. Okay, that's coming along really nicely. I'm very happy with the way it's turning out. However, it's only 1 minute of music. And it's still already getting to the point where it's kind of boring percussion-wise. So we'll have to work on that. I don't know what I want to do to fix it at this point, but we got to do something. And I think that the answer is going to be something like having that not be how the song starts, first of all. This is like definitely like not an intro. So let's grab all this stuff and move it over. Maybe we'll give ourselves that whole minute as an intro, and then this whole time. And before that, we could do the classic. It's just absolutely classic. You've got your melody, ba-da, ba-da-da, and putting that on like oboes, flute and oboe together, even like lazy, but tried and true, works every time. If you don't know how to write a song for orchestra, start by picking a melody and give that melody to the oboe, and then figure out the rest around that. Every good piece for orchestra is just like, hi, here's an oboe, or some type of a double reed. Sometimes it's a bassoon, like in the Rite of Spring. So we have that melody, and we're going to play it on the winds. Let's do this. Try again. Okay. That was supposed to go over here, but I kind of liked it. I think that was here. That was here. Yeah. Okay. So now we got this. And let's just quantize that. Ooh. Can't quantize that. We want to quantize that on 8, maybe. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. Nice. Okay, on you're working out to this. I should just play this part on repeat then. This is the part that goes hard enough for workout. This is known to be able to make people do like 10 extra push-ups. And I'll tell you what, when I came up with this the other day and demoed it out, the demo that I'm working from in the stream today, I did work out to it. I will admit that. My yoga mat's still out. You can probably see it in my stream starting soon. Yeah, it's this right here. It's my yoga mat. Wasn't doing yoga on it. Was doing push-ups and heavy lifting. I was benching my synths. That's why they're out. That's not true. I lie sometimes. Anyway, here we go. So here we go. This probably would... Oh, I've got a great idea. What if this was... We give it the seafaring theme and put these chords on like a marimbas. I feel like this is like a great instrument for... I played too much Monkey Island in my life. Yeah, you know what we're going to do is we're going to try it. Can't hurt to try. By itself, it's kind of weird. That should be a solo oboe. We can do that. or maybe a bassoon even. Contact, my friend Contact. Woodwind solo. Let's start with oboe. See if oboe feels good. I can't believe how long I went without getting Contact. It's like so useful. Yeah. I could also work with string part. Yeah. So the strings were nice, but how about tremolo marimba? Do we have that? This is appeared on my other monitor. Performance hits. Do we have any more? No, this is just like a. Okay. Dang. Yeah, this is like why you buy fancy libraries. I want like tremolo on these. Let's leave the marimba out and do strings. I want to do these strings the cool way like these, but I need to demo something out first. Or we could be really lazy and see if this part works. No. Hey, Blood Freak. What's up? How's your evening going? Or I don't even know where you are in the world. I forget. I think you're evening right now. Okay. This is the other idea. Okay, I really like the idea of sticking with this theme and going hard with it and dumping these on the melodeon. I think I might also double it with strings, but we'll just start here. Okay, that last one should have really had one of those suspensions. Kind of sus that I didn't do a sus. And these, let's just quantize them. And I was fading them in kind of like with any type of squeeze box instrument. You can just squeeze it really hard and get a lot of volume, or squeeze it gently and get almost none. And it lends itself really nicely to volume swells. On could use a melody. Doesn't sound too accordion-y. Yeah, accordion like doesn't sound accordion-y. In my opinion, I was in accordion bands for a long time, and it's really actually like it's shocking to me how much of the sound of an accordion is literally just the styles of music that are commonly played on it, like the kind of like polka-y stuff and waltzes, that kind of stuff. Same with banjo. Banjo is like an instrument that gets its reputation because of the styles of music it's popular in, more than because of the way the instrument sounds. But yeah, melodeon's like a really light touch kind of a accordion sound. It's really cool. I'm also running it through a shitload of reverb. Without that, it sounds a lot more accordion-y, I think. I'm actually going to use less reverb. I'm going to see what this sounds like doubled on this like string pad track. Ooh. This does not need to start 1/16th note early on either track. I think I like it a lot though with the doubled on strings. A lot of these are actually got caught on the 16th note quantize. Let's just fix every single one. This one got caught late. That's what happens when you shit. Which one did I just fix? Top one. Duplicate. Okay. Did some reharmonization at the end. That lasts longer than I want it to. Cut out at the same time. Okay, nice. This is on its way to being something cool. I want to fill this part in with like some unexpected stuff. And to do that, my favorite place to go after a resolution like that is so where am I? Ending up on a G minor. Very much like in the key of G minor. So from there, my 5 chord is a D minor. And yeah. You can get accordion-y sounds with the melodeon sometimes if you try really hard down there. So if I take the D and go flat there and end up with a D flat, that right there, so like a D flat, I'm thinking of it as a D flat major chord in the key of G minor, and then I'm also adding a suspension, and I think of that as a sharp 11, even though it's like the lowest note in the chord. I'm imagining that there would be like a low drone underneath it, so I'm gonna just see what that sounds like as the next chord here. That's just my personal go-to, and I'm gonna pre-roll into it and see what that feels like. Need to start with more volume. And does that work its way into the next part is another question. Possibly. We have hope. Okay. We need a melody more than anything here. Why does this not play? Oh, damn it. Damn thing is not taking input from MIDI. Ugh. And so starting there, I think, is where we want. It's okay. Take another try. Maybe starting quieter. Oh, that's my second to last sound. Okay. Let's go. Okay, it's fine. It's mediocre. It's whatever. The concept is there, and the concept is pretty good, I think. It just needs a little bit of love. Let's go here and stick those together. That stick. Bring this up with the strings and see if it just works with this whole arrangement. Okay, so from the beginning. I don't think it's going to work, but we got to try it. This next part would be really cool with like some kind of like a mallet percussion. Need something in here. I could also just loop this part. This feels like title screen music from an adventure game. Big accent. We need some big booms. I want to come back to working on this part. I'll think about this more later. I'm not good at writing this type of music unless I'm actually performing it. And I think this might actually benefit from transcribing and improvisation. Sometimes when I write music that's supposed to fit into this type of vibe, it's just like I would write this on like an electric piano. I think yeah. I'll try improvisation real quick just to show you what I'm talking about. Let's do. I actually really like this library that I made. This one, it's kind of like a low bit electric piano. Obviously, I put it in wrong, but whatever. And those piano and fuck this stuff. In order to write that, I need to remember where I'm going. So it's forgot about this. Okay, so I'll just do an improvisation real quick before I come back here. With a note to myself, add big drum accents. What I mean by that is like bass drums, like on places that I want to accent. Because right now I just have like a constant tom groove, which is cool, but it's sort of lifeless and mindless and doesn't hit as hard as I want it to. It sounds generic, is I guess what I'm saying. It sounds extremely generic. And that's partially because I was attempting to turn a melody that I wrote into like generic adventure music, but that's D&D's full of tropes, right? We're allowed to use tropes. So I'm going to record an improvisation, and I'll show you how I would transcribe that. That's probably the last thing I have time for. Still have to do my Genshin Impact dailies tonight. That's important to me. So, okay. Here we go. Recording in progress. That's the wrong starting note. And it's really loud. And here's the part that I'm essentially aiming to come up with something for, which is, that's the wrong starting note, I guess. What I do. Something like that. And if I did like that, what I would probably do is take that top line or one of those middle lines and essentially pull out the pieces of it that I like and replace the pieces that I dislike. So that whole part here, just mark that, and then all this stuff gets moved to the left. So that part here now, again, just essentially repairing mistakes in my imagination. Okay, this is just full of errors in judgment. Will live. Again, just pulling all this stuff to the left. Okay. Kind of nice. And here's me trying to figure out where that next part is. Didn't like it. Played the wrong note in the bass. There it is. Okay. Again, just delete all of it. Pull it over, and then you just kind of get to hear a general idea of what was in your head. I actually kind of like that 7 chord I did by accident, but this one's gonna be fine too. And as you can tell, I'm not really much of a keyboard player. I get by, but I don't play exactly what's in my head every time, unfortunately. And this might be better here. Yeah. This right here is the winner, though. It just ends up in the wrong key. So I kind of want to find something like that that's in the right position harmonically to feel like it creates tension that leads into this piece here. And yeah, it's kind of like murder mystery. Actually, like it's like the vibe I'm going for with this particular D&D adventure is like right between murder mystery and like high adventure on the high seas kind of a thing. So I do want to kind of evoke both of those things in this particular theme. This is going to be like the main like sort of like I'm imagining this as like main like title screen theme or like credits theme kind of a thing where it needs to cover both of those bases somehow in the same piece of music. There's some other pieces that are like sort of seafaring, like there's like a waltz version of the song and a couple of other things. But I'm imagining this piece, if I can get that get that vibe in this intro here, that's what I'm looking for basically. And like it's a similar vibe, but it should be on. Actually, if these chords are arpeggiated on the, where are you? Vibraphone. Vibraphone's the perfect instrument for this type of a thing, for this type of a vibe. And we're going to arpeggiate these chords. That's kind of weird, actually. Why are they like that? That's going to be a ton of work to do like this, but whatever. Let's just hear it. Why, you know? Oh, no velocity. Okay, this is probably worth it, actually. It's creating that vibe nicely. Yeah, I can, absolutely. So I'm actually going to, since you're saying that, I will show you I just need to copy this track. No, I can just put it in. I don't have a voiceover track in this one, but I do actually have like a fast-still version of this exact melody. And I'll show that to you real quick. Marketplace. Okay. My voice will return shortly. Okay. Wow. This has some delay on my voice. Too many plugins. Okay. There it is. Cool. So here's my like. Let's see. I don't know if you even recognize the melody, but it's literally the same melody in a different rhythm with different chords. Still loading the sample, so it's kind of distorted and messed up, but whatever. Yeah, it's not even playing. Yeah. So something's going on there. Something sounds horrible. This stuff never works when I open up new sessions on stream, but I don't blame it. But yeah, and it's generated from exactly the same content. So glad you mentioned that because I already spent a bunch of time on actually multiple versions. There's this one and one other one, and I'll try to load it in time. I think it's really fun. Piano pub, here it is. This one should take less time to load. So voiceover will die again for a moment. God. um, this is probably about the same volume. How's that? Never buy this. Is it this one? Yeah. Holy shit. I bought these libraries. I think they're from Fluffy Audio. Yeah, Fluffy Audio. They are so horribly inefficient. That I forgot that was in here. It's the thing on my computer that takes the longest to load. Anyway, here's the other one. I love this one. I think I'm so happy with the way this one turned out. This, again, another version of the same melody. I just want to put some sound design behind, and I figured that I would need like a tavern loop. And I'm wondering how long it takes my players to notice that, like, I basically just reused the same 3 melodies for the entire fucking thing. This one has a B theme. I thought it'd be cool to do that. The thing that I was torn the most about with this was this is stupid. I was like, should my D&D world have pianos in it? Should pianos exist in this world? I'm in like a southern town, and I'm focusing on a lot of mallet percussion instruments. I figure those are like some of the hardiest instruments that last for a long time near salt water. Sort of like out of tune fiddly bits. Very Monkey Island, using these steel pans. And yeah, the sound design, I'm going to try to throw some more sound design in some of these, but a lot of them I am trying to make them a bit versatile and have them usable in different types of scenes, but something like this will only get used in like a tavern scene, so it's like perfect to add sound design. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. That's my stream. I will be trying, I think next week. Oh shit, I have to go to my friend's thing. I'm probably gonna try Saturday again, and if not that, I'm gonna try Sunday. I'm gonna try doing a Saturday or a Sunday in the middle of the day, 11 a.m., something like that, for the other side of the world, and for people that are, not doing anything on the weekend in the United States. But we'll keep doing the Tuesday night streams, and we're gonna start adding a second stream because I love doing this type of stuff. Anyway, what do you got there, Kaon? Sound like you're gonna ask me depending on where your setting is. Yeah, so says marching. What I was thinking is I would have 2 different media players during open on the computer when I'm running the game, and have the sound design separated from the music. And I was thinking like having some type of ambiance and pairing it with the music would be really fun. I also was thinking of making like monster effects for like the really scary monsters. Just like, here's what the monster sounds like. Anyway, thanks all for stopping by, and I'll see you later, Kaon. See you later, Trav. Anyone else that's lurking, I'll see you next time. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for coming.